Hi friends, welcome back. It's Brittany and Justin here. We wanted to share with you guys the journey our family's been on for the last almost 2 years, even longer than that if you count all our due diligence and adventure searching we started a couple years ago. So this is a picture of Justin and I about a year before we actually broke ground. Little did we know we had a pretty big journey ahead of us. Some of you don't know that we're actually building our own house with Justin's very own muscles. Here's a picture of Cooper and I. This is the day that the land was officially ours. And here's Cooper and Justin getting ready to take the four-wheelers out on the land. So we originally purchased our property a long time before we got a chance to start building. It's been a long journey, lots of hurdles to go through, but we're so glad we're here. Here's a picture of my dad and Cooper just looking at the plans. And I couldn't help but add this one. They're just playing together. One of the big reasons why we decided to start this journey of building our own home is because our property has multiple building sites. So our siblings and my parents will all be able to have quite a bit of land, so we won't be living on top of each other. And it'll just feel really nice to be close to family. And we're really excited for the kids and cousins to grow up having their aunts and uncles and grandparents, at least on this side of the family, close to them. And how adorable is this? Yep. We brought the potty to the land, and there's that cute little face. So here's my hero, Justin and Cooper. This is the first day we broke ground. We were pretty happy in this picture because we were so excited to get started.
Yeah, so this is me doing the excavation. So I had rented a number of large machinery, excavators, and everything, and just had to dig the big hole.
That's my dad and Tyler, my brother, in the background. Looks like they're just staking off the ground here. There's Justin's big excavator.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Cooper and my dad again. Just another huge reason why we decided to build. And another potty picture. Cooper going potty behind the rocks.
Yeah, and here's Cooper sitting inside the excavator. About the coolest thing a little boy could be doing.
No, he's actually not working it, but he wouldn't know the difference. He thought he was pretty big stuff.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was a lot of work, though. I was surprised how much work it was just running the excavator, and actually we had to keep going with bigger and bigger ones because there was just so much dirt that had to be moved, and the original one just literally was just not big enough to handle the job.
Yeah, we had a couple excavators break down on us as well. We were kind of wondering if just with the construction boom, there I am, maybe the construction boom, the equipment wasn't getting, properly maintained between jobs. So we had, I think, was it 3 different tractors have prop maintenance problems? Is that right, sweetheart?
It might have been more than that. It was just, yeah. I think it was just a good lesson about making sure that you get big enough machinery for the job at hand. If you try to save a little bit of money by going with a tool that's too small for the job, sometimes saving money can be a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it's true. Justin was digging a huge pit in the ground. At the same time, most of our family was out of the country on a wonderful vacation to Italy. My dad was on his annual week-and-a-half hunting trip in the mountains, unreachable by cell phone. And I was in the hospital because my grandpa was passing away. So it was a pretty stressful time as Justin was digging the foundation. There was a little while there where he was all by himself out there with a few broken tractors. And why don't you tell him about what this is?
Yeah, so this is something I was excited about doing is putting in a geothermal system. So what it is it's just a bunch of coils that are buried about 6 feet under the ground, and they pass kind of like an antifreeze and water mixture through them. And so no matter how hot or how cold it is outside, they're far enough down the ground that it's just kind of a constant temperature of about 55 degrees. And so it's really energy efficient. And so I'm just really excited about the idea of being able to have cheap utilities for long term.
Yeah, definitely something we wouldn't have been able to afford, with all the labor because it's so labor intensive. But Justin and my brother and my dad were able to put in the extra hours. And it sounds like it wasn't, back-breaking labor, just kind of a hassle getting all those coils in there. So it kind of made it affordable for us anyways.
Yeah, so I did end up finally hiring an excavator to kind of do the finish work. I did the rough digging,
Yeah.
Moved all the dirt, but then when I got down to it, our dirt was it was very, very rocky, and so I kind of need to bring in a professional to be able to smooth it off perfectly for laying the foundation for the concrete crew.
And then you'll see here we did hire out the concrete. We initially didn't think we would, but our walls are just really high downstairs. What are they? Are they going to end up being 10.5 feet?
Yeah, they're like 10 foot 2 or something like that. So I was really excited about being able to do a nice basement. We grew up in a house where the basement leaked water, and so we couldn't have carpet down there because it would always get wet and spoiled and stuff. And so it always, I think, just like growing up in the Midwest, where a lot of people had nice basements and we weren't able to keep down carpet and stuff in ours. I think maybe I just kind of always dreamed about like, oh, someday I'd love to just have the ultimate basement.
Yeah, so we did end up as one of our splurge items. Having the concrete hired out, so that was pretty exciting, and it was just the walls were just so high.